city as fans have embraced their new hometown heroes, and you can feel the buzz all over town as fans look for sightings of the players out and about. With the off-season business concluded, though, it is time to settle in for the first season of this new chapter in franchise history.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. David Bass gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Homer Webster. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Homer Webster.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Sam Bradford.
Now at the plate, Sam Bradford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder.
At the plate, Kyle Staples. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ben Givens is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second, the center fielder,
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Standing in now, Bart Flash, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Flash swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
And that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
Popped him up. Batista is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting first.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The catcher,
Stepping in now, Josh Means, high in the air down the right field line. Andrews is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
batting fifth. The right fielder, David.
In now, Caden Watanabe, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The 2-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dior. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Pat Sample. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Andrews is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Sandlot is out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Eric Rowe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box now, Sal Batista, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up onto the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Kevin Root. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Kevin Root.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting it, the left fielder, Taylor Battle.
Now in the box, Taylor Battle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in, Jacob Sellers. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Rodney Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Bart Flash, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Andrews is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Sandlot is out in front here, 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Scott Anderson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as we are all knotted up at 2.
you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Homer.
At the plate, Homer Webster. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll get in there safely.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sam Radford has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Eric Lowe will stand in for the second time now as he looks for the called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. It's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading for the Sanders.
Coming to the plate now, Bruce Sanders. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Josh.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Means, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
So now to the plate, Caden Watanabe. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Webster is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Sal Batista. Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2. Plate now, Lenny Andrews. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Slow little roller to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Harold Harmon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He's right there. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Leotis Rivas is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Leotis Rivas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Anderson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Engineers lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Kevin Root, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Root.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, Taylor Battle. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Coronado ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So coming to the plate, Leotis Rivas. Here's the first pitch to him. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Yusniel Coronado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Homer Webster.
At the plate, Homer Webster. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. From the stretch. There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw. Throw won't get him.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now back, designated hitter, Sam Bradford.
Ready once again, Sam Bradford. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Battle is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now back, the center fielder, Kyle Staples.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Staples. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Coronado stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Nope. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Eric Rowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Ground ball left side. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. And with it, the side is retired. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Riding in once again, Bart Flash. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17, Bruce Sanders.
Now at the plate, Bruce Sanders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's the ball.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
2-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Means.
So striding in, Josh Means. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Into the box, Caden Watanabe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Two and two.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. That's popped up. And this will land foul. A runner on first with two away. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Pat Sample, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two down, runners at first and second. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding forward now, Sal Batista will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Lenny Andrews, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate now, Harold Harmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Watanabe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Zach Peterson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Root.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Peterson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting run up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Count remains at 0-2. fouled away. The next 0-2. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jacob Sellers.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Sellers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And there's a base hit on the line. So that knock keeps the bottom of the sixth inning hot.
Now back, second baseman, Rivas.
In now, Leotis Rivas. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's the 2-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Staples is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Scott Self is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder Scott Anderson.
Scott Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Yusniel Coronado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Homer Webster.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Homer Webster. First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Sam Bradford.
At the plate, Sam Bradford, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Lower East Side leads this one 4-3. Willie Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Bart Flash, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Trying to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Bruce Sanders. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Josh Means. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Caden Watanabe, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. Pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Ball and a strike. To short. Right to him. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. James Say is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Kyle Staples will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Two and one now. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in now, Sal Batista, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Lenny Andrews, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Pat Sample. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounded to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop, Kevin Root.
Now at the plate, Kevin Root. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, number 23, Taylor Battle.
Thomas Hendricks enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Thomas Hendricks.
Ready now, Taylor Battle. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dad, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. John Butler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Harold Harmon. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
that was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Scott Anderson. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Sanders is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Yusniel Coronado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Freddie Castillo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jacob Sellers. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Leotis Rivas. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Ooh, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Lower East Side used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ben Givens gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Freddie Castillo retires the side to hammer down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.